Alright folks, what is up? This is One Big Bug and I'm coming at you with Euro Truck Simulator 2. Today we're continuing on with Pick Your First Truck, but before we do, a couple things. Number one, Friday, Monday, no video. I was just busy in EVE Online. On Friday I had some stuff to do with my corporation that just ran over my recording time. And on Monday I just got busy in what I was doing, wasn't paying attention to the time, and just went right through when I normally would record. By the time I realized what time it is, or was rather, it was too late and I couldn't record. I know the smart thing to do would be to record everything on one day. I've tried that. Sometimes I can do it, sometimes I can't. I may try again. We shall see. Still waiting for my keyboard. Still waiting for my video card. It's kind of ridiculous, but it is what it is. But the big news is this. As you can see, when I clicked on it, it is now Mercedes-Benz truck dealer. Yes, these are officially Mercedes-Benz Actros. No more majestic Actros. Now, as you can see here, the Mercedes-Benz Actros low roof sleeper has not changed. All the stats are still the same. But Mercedes-Benz new Actros Stream Space. Believe it or not, you can buy this as a new driver. Yeah, look at that. Full cab. Full cab. And look at this. You get 420 horsepower, 2100 newton meters, 1400 liters of fuel. This looks like it's going to be fun. So with that being said, let's go check out the new Mercedes. First, I want to check custom configuration. Wow, big space. And then gigaspace. It just gets a bigger forehead. That's kind of funny. But it gives you, look at that, a full cab. Full cab right off the back. And then of course you get all the different chassis. You get the look how long that chassis is, man. That's sweet. Different engines. The base engine is definitely 421 horsepower. Look at this. Look. It goes all the way up to 625. It ranks up there with the man. Oh my. Transmissions, only two. You do get a different interior though. Wood grain. That's not what we're looking for though. I'm not going to look at the add-ons or anything. So, my. Let's check it out, shall we? Mercedes-Benz new Actros Stream Space. My nose is really stuffy right now for some reason, and I have no idea why. Yes. It's a sexy truck. Alright. Turn those off. Turn that off. And let's take a look outside the truck. Now, as we were already looking, this thing looks absolutely fabulous. You're basically starting off with a full cab. Now, to be straight, that can be a great thing, as you already get this big looking, this nice big looking beautiful truck. But it can also be bad in that your truck is really tall now, so that adds to its unstableness. So we'll have to see maybe how that pans out in the game. Well, the front of the truck looks amazing. It's got a big grill. It's very high up. It looks mean. It looks angry. It has a really nice look to it. The chassis is about average length, it looks like. A couple nice big fuel tanks in there. Looking really sweet. Sunroof up the top, even with the tall sleeper. Really nice. Inside, let's take a look. Look at these mirrors. Look at these beautiful mirrors. Not too wide. They're a little more narrow than I tend to appreciate, but still a pretty decent sight view, although it looks like it's turned in a little too close to the truck. For the upper mirror, I'd actually like that pushed out a little bit more. I wish in-game you could adjust your mirrors to where you want them rather than them being set at a specific point. That'd be a really nice touch. The fisheye mirror is really, really nice as well, though. That's a good view right there. Nice big mirror, and it doesn't block out your sight view between the pillar and the mirror itself, although the pillar is really thick and so is the mirror. So it is less of a view than you get with some trucks, but it's still a really nice improvement there. Windshield's looking nice and big. The front view mirror doesn't look all that great. It's actually looking kind of small. Look a little strange hanging off there in that shape. But it's not in your way. I can give it that much. The interior looks really nice. Look at this. You even got like a light blanket or bed cover over that. But the interior looks really sweet. The colors are nice. It looks a little more fancied up beyond other trucks, which is really, really cool. The dashboard looks nice too. Numbers look fairly easy to read. Steering wheel looks like it cuts out a little bit of that top left one, but those usually aren't important. Alright, now here comes the big one. Let's fire it up. Ooh, it's quiet. Let me get a little more volume here. It sounds nice, so it's got its own unique sound now, and I believe that the Actros does as well, the original. So it's got its own sound. Not bad, not bad. The dash looks really easy to read. The bright white, maybe a little too bright, but still not terrible. Yeah. That looks a little hard to read, but you're normally not going to use air pressure. Looks like you have even speedo there. Wow, the wipers are huge. And look, you got a very prominent GPS on your dash that's easy to see even looking straight forward. That's a real nice touch for anyone who likes to drive without a GPS. Turning the lights on full. My God, that's bright. I don't even think I have the high beams on. I don't. Good Lord, that's bright. Wow. Okay. Wow, so far I'm impressed. There's only one thing left to do, I suppose. Find it something to tow. Alright, also for the record, Jazzy Cat has updated his military cargo pack and his railway cargo pack to be with the most current version of the game. So, well, I don't know if they're 1.8, but definitely 1.7. And 1.8 only introduced the Actros and did a few little fixes here and there. So, very important that if you use those, you go update them. Because if you don't, you may have a lot of problems with heavy loads. Well, we got 17 tons here. How long is that? 701. That's really too far. 667. That's kind of far as well. I've been keeping the trips around 400. There's only 2 trips. There's only 1 trip, really. I'd love to take this, but it's only 8 tons of concrete. I guess we're going to take the 17 tons of wheat. That's keeping it under vanilla, for one. I'd love to take the 18 tons. I'd really love to test it against the 75 tons. But I really don't think going to happen. So 17 tons is right in the range. We've been doing between, what, 16 and 21, I think, so far. So not bad. Not a bad area there to roll with, I suppose. Wait a minute. Am I tired? Stop that. Yeah, I'm a little tired actually, so sleep. Sleep would be good. Let's take a look at the map and see if we can find where the rest point is compared to where we are. Wow. Okay. Turn this way, go all the way up the road, turn that way. So it's a left, left, right, I believe. Okay. Oh, how's the bass horn? Not bad. Bass horn's pretty good, actually. You know what I really love? If I could go. I'd really love that. You know? If I could go. I'm not going to make it if I do that. Shut out of my way. Yeah, okay. Definitely a unique sound. Probably the most unique sound in the game. Oh, and for the record, I am foolishly on the 32-bit, so this may not be as smooth as it could be. So keep that in mind. I want to take a better look here at this. Wow, that navigation, that sat-nav is really good. That's probably the best sat-nav I've seen in the game. But the main reason I'm on the 32-bit version of the game is because when I went to start it, it had to update, of course, to put in the new Actros and the new Mercedes and all the fixes there. Wow, that's real easy to over-rev. So, yeah, I wasn't it just started up on its own. I didn't get a chance to start the 64-bit version, and I forgot to go back, shut it down. So we're just gonna run with this one. All right, so we want to check freight market again because we rested. There may be something different. We hope there's something different. Oh yeah, different lineup. There we go. That's not a big trip, though. That's actually rather short, but I may take it. Because this 18 tons is just too far. Alright, 23 tons of spaghetti. It is. It's a short run. Shorter than I'd like. Oh, nice. This has 2 reverse gears as well. That's real easy to over rev. Also, yeah, I can tell that it's not running as smoothly on the 32-bit version. It's annoying. But there really wasn't another run to go with, so I wonder if those are real phone numbers. Probably not. Hopefully not. It's even got email. Well, free advertisement in the game. Even the website. Jeez, I almost want to go check that out, see if it's real. I don't see why it wouldn't be. Could you just, like, kindly get out of my way? Would you kindly? Yeah, so pretty much all of Jazzy Cat's, mods have been updated by now. So keep that in mind if you're interested. If you use Jazzy Cat mods to update them. Wow, what was that? Minor graphical issues. Alright. I'm in neutral, aren't I? Yes, I am. So with this truck, I'm going to attempt to do something that I haven't done before, and that's run with the in-truck sat-nav. 23 tons, and it's just running through the low gears so easily. Wow, this thing's got so much pull. I'm loving the sound, honestly. Now, supposedly there are more tweaks coming to other trucks in the game. Apparently, SCS is going to tweak all the trucks in the game. And I'm sitting there going, oh, gee, thanks, guys. You're going to tweak them to the point I have to redo this again? I actually wouldn't want to. I'm really digging the sound of the truck. And it just gets up to speed. Ooh, dude. You are so in my way right now. I will say this much. I do feel a little bit tippier in this truck. Just going around the corners, looking at the angle the truck is, at the speeds that I'm hitting corners, it does feel a bit tippy. There does seem to be this... Yeah. There does seem to be this tendency to want to roll over. Alright, a little bit of a hill climb in lower gears. Wow. I mean, not as steep as some of the hills I hit, but definitely steeper. One thing I don't like is it seems like this window's really, like, fogged for some reason. I guess it's supposed to be a light reflection because the sun is to my right, but still, it's a little annoying. Well, it's the first time I've seen the AI be that daring. It has a really low guttural sound to it. I'm hoping I'm able to get it up onto a highway at some point and get some speed under it to see how well the base transmission does at highway speeds, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Yeah, see, there was a lockup right there, and that came from being on the 32-bit version. Alright, truck took that one smoothly. Here we go. Now we're getting some speed. Of course you want to turn. I'm really impressed with this truck. It's really amazing. This corner's gonna get tight. Well, no, not really. You know, that's not too bad for cruising at 100 with the base transmission. It's really not. It's keeping just below 1500 RPM, which means it shouldn't suck up the gas too badly. Yeah. And it's really not. It's really, really not. Uh-oh. It's gonna be a real tough one? No, actually. I feel an edge, though. I feel a slight edge. So that goes to be said. I probably wouldn't want to push that much further. Yeah, but it cruises well. I am impressed. This is interesting. Oh, because I'm getting on the highway. Well, that's cool. This engine, it might struggle in the higher ups if you were towing a really, really heavy trailer, but in terms of getting rolling, not an issue. Those low gears are really strong. More graphical issues as the sky goes black behind me. Now I don't know if that's due to the update or that's just due to me having it on 32-bit or even something else. Dude, really? You gonna do me dirty like that? Thanks. The only thing I don't like about the sat-nav is the problem with a lot of in-game sat-navs. You see the destination flag on the edge of the sat-nav, regardless. And with the floating sat-nav, you see you don't have that issue. You don't have the floating flag. So, yeah. Oops, sorry, wrong button. Let me get rid of that. Yeah, I'm just leaving the headlights of the truck on. I mean, why not? One thing that's very important for a truck is not to suffer at the higher speeds. Now, with the base transmission, I told you I don't like to cruise faster than 100 kilometers because it would push the revs too high. It's with the upgraded transmission that you can usually push 110, maybe even a little bit more. But it was fine. So the truck's doing great in that respect. But also, that's really important is that when the truck gets into higher gear, it doesn't suffer even on slight uphills like this one. See, this is a gentle uphill. A lot of trucks could easily just lose speed there, and this one just balled right up over it, no problem. Whoa, 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 whoa! I don't know how I pulled that off. I don't know how I pulled that off, but I pulled it off. Huh, this one's red. I'm going over here anyways. What happens if I do? What happens if I go over here? There's nothing here. I screw myself over, that's what. Oh wow, this has 4 reverse gears. Wow. I did not realize that. Which is why when I shifted up gears, it didn't go. Alright, interesting, interesting. Actually have a dead, dead toll booth through. That's the game, I know. It's not the truck, but still. I find it mildly interesting. Wow, that's pretty huge. 4 reverse gears. There's no telling if the upgraded transmission has more gears. I didn't even bother to check to see if there's more than 12. I'm just used to there being 12 forward. No, there's not more than 12. But maybe on the upgraded transmission there is. Although this isn't about the upgraded transmission. We're all about the basic truck that you buy stock from the floor with this series. Wow. You really busted my balls on that one. I have been cruising and you're going to complain that I'm going to be late? What's wrong with you? Well, interesting. There's actually a little light bar over the top of the information panel on the dashboard there, that when you switch, it actually bops along so that you know which one is the correct panel and which one isn't that you want. That's pretty cool. I know I get a little zigzaggy at times, so I'm trying to do too many things at once. Still a nice basic horn. Basically what I do is I double shift, and then single shift from there. So I'll go 3rd to 5th, 5th to 7th, and then 7th to 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Stay green for me, buddy. Stay green. Thank you. I'm rushing this a little bit more than I should. That truck handled that really well. Oh. No, not good, not good, not good. Overdid it. Probably gonna have to pull forward. It's alright. Oh, no. It's gonna be friendly to me. Yeah, we don't care. Alright. Wow. There's just one thing I gotta see. One thing I gotta see. Let's see the DAF Euro 6. Wow. Alright. Actually, let's stay on the truck dealers because it's been a few days. I'm a little behind on what trucks we've actually done and what order they're in. So by seeing the truck dealers, I'll actually know. So, man, where are we? Well, okay, actually I'll bring the truck dealers up after. What can I say? This truck is a vast improvement over the base truck. Yes, it's more expensive, but yeah, it's worth it. There is a feeling of tippiness to it, but it never actually seemed like it wanted to go over. You know, I threw it into some pretty decent corners towing 23 tons, and it didn't feel like at any point that it was actually going to go. It always felt like it was sitting on an edge, but it just wouldn't go over that edge. So that's really good. It looks amazing. It's got a great dashboard. It's got a very, very good sat-nav on it. It's got an incredible sat-nav on it. I mean, I drove the entire trip using just the in-dash sat-nav, which I've never done before. It's got a huge windshield, so it's got great views. Really good mirrors. I wouldn't say great. They feel a little narrow, but they're still really good mirrors. It's got a great sound. It's got great power. You get a really good engine. It's got 2,100 Newton meters, and it's got 410 horsepower to start. It's just, it's impressive to say the least. To say the least, it is impressive. This truck is absolutely beautiful as a starter truck. It truly, truly is. So, with that said, I have to say that the DAF Euro 6 has been knocked out of first place. It truly, truly has been knocked out of first place. So now the standings are the new Mercedes-Benz Actros is number one. Easily number one. Easily number one. It's just across the board above DAF in every way, shape, and form. The DAF Euro 6 is great, but the Mercedes is just like, even if it's only a smidge better, it's better. There's no point where the Mercedes dips below the DAF. So the new Mercedes number one, DAF Euro 6 number two, MAN number three, the DAF XF is number four. The old DAF. Number 5, I believe, is the Renault. Number 6 is the old Mercedes-Benz, the old Actros, and last place, the Iveco Stralis. That's how it stands right now. Whoa, wow. Man, I love this truck. I do. This truck is absolutely amazing. I've always loved, when I first played the very first time, the very first truck I bought was the Majestic Actros. Um, and and I really wanted to stick with it because I love the Mercedes brand in terms of truck. They make really good trucks, but compared to things like the Scania and the Volvo, it just didn't add up. This this adds up. And I know that it has nothing to do with starter truck, but taking a peek into what you can advance this truck to, it'll stand in there with the big boys at the end. It may not be as powerful, but it's powerful enough. And remember, it's not all just about raw power. It has transmission that has different gearing. 4 reverse gears. 4. Wow. You don't see that in any other truck. Not even the Euro 6 has that. The Euro 6 has 2. So that's just really impressive. Whew. Man, what a truck. Alright, folks, that is going to be me done for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed watching this as much as I've enjoyed bringing it to you. We have 4 more trucks to go in the Picking Your New Truck series. The Scania Streamline, and the Volvo FH, I think it's 1316, and then the big one, the Volvo FH16. So, not much longer, and we'll have our full list. Well, until then, this is going to be One Big Bugger. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, subscribe. Facebook and Twitter will be in the comment section below. Other than that, I'll see you next time.